Well, good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, wherever the heck you live across the USA. This is Jackie G and Jackie P. We're coming to you today, the final training Tuesday that we have for you all of the month of May of 2023. Holy crap, it's already May. So we are past halfway to Black Friday, in case you didn't know. So you got to start planning the next 6 months of your business. Today, we're going to talk about achieving May goals and starting to get you ready for that midway to the year. And what does that mean? We're going to actually focus on, again, earning everything on the table and growing your team to convention today after we do a little bit of celebration. Then we're going to go into some breakout brainstorm rooms with y'all. And then at the very end, we're going to do part one of recognition. And really, what matters most that you're onboarding, coaching, and training to that leads to some very consistent, strong recognition. Okay. So this is going to be for kind of that builder team, the accelerator team that you have. So we're going to do that today. And then in 2 weeks from today, we'll do part two, which is going to be setting up your next 6 months of branch and district recognition. Super critical. You know what? People work harder for praises than they do raises. And you are the absolute joy and shine machine. So that being said, we're going to kick you into gear. So we're shining ourselves with a little bit of fun out here. So if you're with us in the Zoom room live, we want you to have a little bit of joy with us today. And that is this. We want you to go into video filters on your camera, your video cam area, and pick a video filter. So you're going to have some fun there because you know what? It is all about fun. It's about recognition, celebration, and having your team pause before they start the meeting, maybe delegating some of the little crowns to the ribbons, and even some of the backgrounds or backdrops that you can make for them is a part of recognition, and it's free, just like Canva. So we want to help guide you this month and next month on how to really revamp and reignite your recognition. Okay, so let's play and let's get going. So we're going to kick you off with what the heck is the Gen Market doing? You know, we love rankings, you know, we love results, and we love to have recognition with you. So what do we have on the table here? We want to talk about how we're doing across the 7 different regions. So as of yesterday morning, Gen East and West, here we are in the number of orders goals. We're going to be emailing and posting in WhatsApp right after this meeting all of the leaders' number of orders goals to go. So first, we're going to do our orders goal in general. Our goal is to hit 100% when we combine our results. Gen East, number 1 with 67. Gen West with 58%, and the average region right there across the way is about 41%. So you guys are rocking, and we just say keep on going. We've got a big 8 days counting today. National goal, we want 66% of all of our total leader base. And you can see our leader count down here. We house a total of about 238 leaders. And so right now we have Gen East is number 1 with 26% of the leaders going. Gen West, we're a little bit behind with 14%. Together, you know what? You guys are rocking 8% in the Hispanic market. That's the other 5 regions. National goal is 150 total new activated consultants together. You know, we've been kind of smoking this goal because we had a trip, but you know what? A trip isn't reason to sponsor. So it's all about the business and growing your team. Sponsoring grows sales if you want better paychecks. So here's the dealio. Right now, we are in 6th and 7th place in count. Gen East with 25, Gen West with 21. The average is 67. Wah, wah, we got a lot to go. And that's okay. You know, we got 8 great days ahead of us. So we're not worried about it. We just had to take a little pause break and rest after earning level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're on to more to wrap up May, because this is making your summer schedule. You don't want to have a slack in May. It's kind of like, you know, you never get off to the holidays. You won't get off to summer with a good spring. So here's the coolio. Number 2, though, in growth is Gen East over 2022. Number 1 in growth is Gen West. So, you know what? We see a whole lot of 1s and 2s here. That's numbers we're going to focus on. And we are super excited that we know we can also bring back and renew former leaders and bring some new into our general family. So again, let's go, let's grow. And Jaffer's got a lot on the table and more to come throughout the week. So stay tuned. We do want to do our Green by 19 early bird recognition for QNCers and team order achievers. So I'll kick it off with Jen West, then I'm going to bring it back over to Jack and Jenny. So what do we got first? We've got the team growers. This is those who are sponsoring in personal QNCs, earning their tablecloth and beyond. So we want to celebrate Deb Chickas, who is a consultant. I'm going to celebrate the consultants. I think this is super cool. We want to celebrate Deb and Aaron and Tiara and Laura. Congratulations to all of our consultants. We then want to recognize our managers. Those are all with one. Managers with one. We have Mary Jo, we have Wanda, and we have Faye, all with one. And then we celebrate our district manager, Gino O'Neill, with one. Next, our district manager, Gail Jameson. So congratulations to all of you earning your tablecloth thus far as of yesterday morning. Then we celebrate our top in the nation. They're both in our audience today. We have Miss Catherine, our new manager. She's in her second month of the new manager bonus. And we have Diana Driggs, district manager, with 2. And she has one of her consultants there in the listing, Laura, who is sponsored as well. So congratulations. And our number one, based on the sales of their sponsors, that will be getting a treat in the mail for Green by 19 is Diana Driggs. So congratulations, Diana. And to all of you, thank you so much for sharing the best gift you could give away, the opportunity. I'm going to turn this over to Jack. Come on in, Jack. Say hello and take it away.
Hi, Chris. Well, I have a real treat for y'all today. I have some consultants that are blowing it out of the water. So with one, there is Cheryl Esteban, who made his manager requirements. So he will be a new manager on our Gen East side this month. Ara, and all the way at the very tippy top, I'll talk about Denise in just a minute. And then we have Edwin, we have Tamika, and we have Patty and Marie, who are all managers who have one. We have Janice Todd, who's a DM1 who has one. We have Jamie Cruz, who's a DD2 who has one. And then we have Denise Thompson, who's in the audience today at her very first leader meeting because she made her manager requirements, y'all, and she has 3 sponsors this month. And I'm so excited because not only is she the top of the Green by 19 leaderboard and gets a prize this month, but she's also, again, like I said, at her very first leader meeting as a manager. So if we could just give her one of these. Betty, if you could throw a pom-pom, that would really do it for me.
Betty's got one. Betty's got one. I know it. So congratulations. All right, team growers. Now we're going to go to all of you growing those orders. So let's take a quick view of all of our leaders who already achieved in the West. Wanda, Linda, Emily, Ruth, Norma, Carla, Karen, Kathy, Mary, Marilyn, Kathy out there again, Gloria, or Gigi we call her. And then we have Ruth, Michelle, Cheryl, Evelyn, and Muhammad. Bravo to achieving your number of orders goals by Green by 19. Let's take it to the East.
On the East side, we have so many, so I'm going to go so super fast. We have Carolyn, Lisa, Kirsten, Marie, Janet, Eric, Erica, Eric, Jeffrey, Amanda, Carmen, Donna, Patty, Shirley, Merla, Lila, Judith, Crystal, Cecilia, Buffy, Marianne, Susan, Janine, Renee, that is Cheryl Sykes. I lost it. Peggy. Renee. I said Renee, Peggy, Diana, Lisa, and Debbie Yangling.
Woo! Way to go. All right. That's early green by 19. And again, I know we spotlighted her. We knew she'd be here today. We were so excited that we got to invite her early because she became a leader. We do honor and celebrate Miss Denise Thompson, new manager, and Cheryl Sykes, her promoting manager. And we're so excited because Denise is going to be earning those new manager bonuses like many of our first-time new managers are doing right now. So congratulations. So with that, we wanted to bring you just a little success panel today. We love to welcome all of our newest leaders to the Jaffra family of leaders. So to introduce her new leader, we would like to welcome Miss Carol Boyer. Take it away, who promoted Lisa Brown. Congratulations, Carol, and take it away.
Thank you very much. I hope Lisa is the iPhone because I'm hoping she's on. But I just wanted to say how proud I am of Lisa. She finally made a decision that she wanted it, and all because she had an old family friend. I shouldn't say the person's old, but a family friend that goes back 88 some years because her grandmother and this woman's grandmother were friends. And she offered her the opportunity. And Lisa called me up all out of the blue and said, "Are you available for a Zoom at such and such time?" I said, "Yes, I am." And not only was the woman on, but so was the woman's friend. And they both decided they wanted to be sponsored under Lisa. So I said, "Lisa, you are so close to becoming a manager," and she's wanted to do this, but she hasn't really focused on it or made the decision. And when these two people popped in, it just shot her sales up. And I said, "You have two other people. They'll do it for you. They won't do it for me." And one of them, is going through some medical health issues. But I said, she'll do it. She'll do it because she'll get a free gift too. And the other lady, they both got the Royal Jelly Body Complex. That was because they were both inactives and they both got that. So we moved forward. And if Lisa's on, I hope she can share what made her decide to do this besides having these people pop in at the end of April. I hope she's here.
And I'm not sure she is, but that's, you know what? I want to say, Carol, it is a joy to see Lisa qualify. I know she has had the vision of growing to the leader team for quite some time. And you said it right in your first sentence. She took the decision, you worked alongside her, and just really empowered her. So it is a joy listening to her on every Zoom, her energy, her passion, her excitement. So congratulations, District Manager Level 2, Carol Boyer. And Lisa, I know you're not here. I know she was challenged with work, but we want to just say welcome to the region, Lisa. So I also want to pop over. I'm going to just call on a couple of you that had promotions. So Gail, I know we had the privilege of being together in San Diego and the privilege of being in Temecula. And so I wanted to just give you a quick minute because it's recorded. They can hear the brags to just do a national brag. I know we got to do a California brag, but just tell us a little bit what happened from Carla from one point to the next in a very short number of days, and tell us just a quick minute about her. Thanks, Gail. Take it away. Congratulations, District Manager Level 1, Gail Jamison.
Good morning. Yes, on our regional tour, April 21st, my birthday, I invited Carla again to the meeting. And that day, after seeing the business kit and what it can do, she decided she was back on board, and within 9 days, sponsored 6 and became a leader. I am so honored and proud that her focus has changed. You show up when you're ready, and being able to honor her and recognize her for her commitment to herself and her son. Her son pushes her. He's 12. And he's like, "Let's go get fragrances. Let's go sell fragrances. Let's go do something." And so she's working her way to get free conference. And I'm just so excited. Sad she couldn't be here.
6. Yes. So
she's already sponsored somebody this month. So she'll have 2 already this week.
Excellent. Excellent. So Gail, Carla as well has had this vision, had this wish and want, but all of a sudden it was like, I know it's timing. That's one piece, but what do you feel happened, right? Like what was that transformation sitting in the room that day at the quarterly event, which is why you attend everything. It's about your team being there and knowing when it's their time, you don't know what triggers, but what triggered, and then what did she do that next week, because we could all be in the same boat trying to achieve free convention between now and next week. Give us a couple of tips what you saw happen.
She was focused on re-energizing the people that she's had communication with, getting them on board, seeing the new Jafra, because she saw it was a new Jafra. And so that commitment to herself and just what is on the table, oh my goodness, she just has a belief in herself now that she can do it. And showing the business kit, like, was shown how much value that $732 kit can net. She was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this new kit and I need to get it in the hands of everybody. And she has an esthetician's license, so that is a added plus for her to share skincare.
Excellent, excellent. So if you listen to the words, it's a hot topic, right? Who am I looking for? Who's looking for me? You just heard estheticians, right? So I do know also that you know, those quarterly events, we really focused on the benefits and that kit. If you don't have a kit, get a kit. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Figure out a kit, and that is really the it, right? So thank you, congratulations. What a joy to watch, a complete turnaround and excitement. So bravo to you. Thank you for sharing, Gail and Carla. When you watch this, welcome to the region. We have another dynamic duet that's here today. Liliana, would you unmic for us, please? Click your little microphone down in the bottom left. Yeah. There you go. I got it. Oh, I'm so excited to see you on camera and be with us. This is beautiful Liliana Bayo. She's with us from Oregon, and I'm just so excited. We had a meeting in Oregon. Goodness sakes, when was I there, ladies? I don't know, February, March. And I had the privilege of course, these two beauties, Liliana and Bertha. They were both there at the workshop, and they were talking about, you know what, it's Bertha's time, and we were just talking about it. Liliana was so excited, so proud of her. Liliana, tell us, we're going to give you the minute to just introduce your beautiful new manager. Take it away, district manager Liliana.
Well, Bertha has been like a sister to me for many, many, many years. And that's how we consider ourselves in our personal life. And also, and she was, is she off camera, Jackie?
Yeah, Bertha, you accidentally, I think, clicked yourself off camera, darling. So click your camera on again and unmute. So we're getting ready for you. Okay. Take it away. Let's brag about her.
Yeah, so basically, Bertha is really a go-getter. She is a people person from the heart. I mean, you mean born with that. And she always see me how hard I work at my Jafra and, you know, all what I put on. And there's Bertha. She's right there in the corner. And I want to say that she is being very, very sick. And through all the barriers of being sick, she became a manager. So she's our new manager that she will be going also to the conference. And she's also taking a consultant with her to conference.
Wonderful.
So it's big. And for me, it's big. And so I want her to say something the best that she can. But one thing that I'm very emotional because we get to do a lot of things together. And you know how it is when you have somebody in Jafra that is your buddy and it's, you know, family. And we could do everything together and grow. So we got plans for our teams to be together, to get each other from both sides of the teams here in connection. And we're thinking what place we're going to do it, how we're going to do it here in our beautiful Oregon Gorge in Hood River. Look up Hood River. It's beautiful. Small, but we have a lot of people that love Jafra. So with that, I introduce Bertha Laxton, and she could tell us a little bit about herself.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I've been very, very sick, so my voice is really bad. Have an earache and everything, but I'm still working the business. It's It's been a pleasure always, to work with my sister. So many years she brought me into Jafra, and it seems like every time I placed an order, she say, well, you can get it at your price if you join. No, 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 no. I don't want to join. I don't want to join. I just want to get my products. I regret doing that because a lot of years went by, and I know that I could have done more even when I was younger. But I enjoy being a manager. I want to help women, women that need an extra income, and that they can take care of their kids and all that. To me, that's really important. It's a wonderful company that we are, a family of. And I would like to climb the ladder up with Liliana, and probably all my other consultants, Tacy Lee and Diana Chavez, um, and all the other ones, that we can make a very successful business, for all of us.
Love it. Well, welcome to the leader team. I tell you, she was a leader way back in the late 90s. So here we are in this whole new chapter of life for you and a whole new beginning. And we absolutely are so lucky to have you in our leader team. So thank you for joining us today. Bravo to both of you. And we're just all so excited for everyone that is bringing back leaders, finding new leaders. And I know we kind of want to save the glory for next month, but since they're here, Cheryl, are you a little excited? You just want to do a quick little intro to Denise for us, please? We love early birds.
Well, I am thrilled beyond belief to brag on Denise. She rejoined, because she, like many of us, have joined Jafra multiple times, but she rejoined with a renewed focus last April, and really just took the bull by the horns from the get-go. She immediately earned all of the welcome to Jafra gifts, immediately became a VIP, and has maintained that throughout. And she has consistently sponsored throughout her new tenure with Jafra. She just came in very, very focused about what she wanted to do. And she currently has 8 team members, and she qualified this month. And she's just, the sky is the limit with this lady. She is just very determined, very focused, never gives up, and just keeps on plopping one foot in front of the other. And I cannot wait to see where that path takes her. So she is first manager in our new district, and I'm looking forward to supporting her as she builds her district. So I couldn't be prouder. She lives up in Jasper, Georgia, which is North Georgia.
Excellent. Well, Denise, come on in. Come say hello. Tell us a little bit about you and what made you take the path and go.
Hey. I am so excited. I wasn't even sure I had done it and I had made it when I did. I called Cheryl and I told her, I said, I think I might have done it. So Cheryl had to check everything. But I love helping. I love helping other people, and I love to teach. And so the two go hand in hand with Jafra. It just absolutely goes hand in hand. And if I can teach somebody to replicate what I do and show them how easy it is, just how absolutely easy it is to show somebody our wonderful products, and how as soon as somebody tries our wonderful products, they love them, and how easy it is to replicate what we do, they can have a vibrant business for the rest of their life. And it's just so easy. It's just so simple. It's that simple. And it's so much fun. And so everywhere I go, I'm set and ready. I have it with me. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I had it with me. And all the girls in the office got treated. It's just what everywhere you go. And it's just now a part of me. Jafra is a part of me and will always be. So
we say welcome. Jack, I'm going to turn to you. We have Denise. She's a part of the district builders, as is Bertha, as is Lisa, as is Carla, all the managers we've talked about today. But Jack, I know you've had the privilege as well to work a little bit with Denise, so I'm gonna let you brag on her before we go forward.
Yeah, I mean, I could go on for a little bit, but if there's a person with a big heart for knowledge and for growing and for embracing learning, it's that gal right there. So if you could learn one thing from watching someone's journey, it's hey, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, right?
I love it.
Being uncomfortable and try.
Well, we're so excited for you, Cheryl. We're so excited for you, Denise. Welcome to the leader team.
Thank
Early
you.
birds do get the joy. So congratulations. So we're going to move forward and take us to just a little bit more in this segment before we get ourselves networking. So what we want to just share with you, I don't know if you remember these, we did these last year, but we made you a little bit of a goal board. Okay, so it's going to be a busy board, but follow along with us. This is goal getting session. Okay, so here's what you're going to do while we're here. You got to sit on your paper and you need to fill out your goals that you have for the next 8 great days. So let's get back to, what are your team sales goals for your branch, for your district that you set for the month of May? And if you forgot to set them, get it going today and write down those goals. What are your team QNCs for your branch and your district? How about who you're promoting in May or June? So if you're not looking, they ain't looking for you, okay? So where are you? You plus who in your district are earning that quarterly bonus? What's your income goal for the month? Are you tracking to it? Are you attaching why you work, how you work, when you work to your why? What is the intention of that income? And this is my favorite goal. How many will you have going to convention with you? Okay. So this is where we want to make sure, what do I have yet to go to achieve my goals? Then in your vision board. Okay. So first of all, we begin with all of our team right now. How many do we have at 50% right now? Are there any at 30 that I have to bump up? And how many total do I want for the month? How many will I have at $1,000? Looking at reports every day is the key to helping them earn everything. How many team parties are we having this month so far? How many do I have yet to go? My sales goal, my number of reorders to still get this week, and the number of parties or facials I'm still going to host myself. So we're going to be making these kind of vision boards and goal boards for you each and every month, because sometimes when you're looking through WhatsApp, you're like, oh my God, I can't keep up. Okay. So rather than do that, you can do one board. We'll add to it as it changes through the month. So you always are tracking with you and your leaders your goals. Next, how many VIPs do you have and how many are yet to order? How many pre-VIPs and yet to order? Next, your QNCs. How many tablecloth earners are going to be in your branch in the next 8 days? Did you get yours? Number of free convention earners. And if they said, yes, I'm going to, how will they do it? Now you work with them daily to achieve. How many, again, do you have yet to go for the quarterly? We're halfway there right now. You should be at 3 directs and 4 indirects if you look right here, okay, for being on track to the quarterly. You plus who in your district are going to get that. Name it, claim it, put $500 bills all over your darn house, in your car, on your desktop, in your bathroom mirror. Everything on your screensaver should be about the $500. Okay, that's how you grow. So again, same thing. What are my QNCs? And now what are my QNCs from April doing? Don't forget, April QNCs, and many of you had the largest sponsoring month in a long time. Are you following up to get 400 this month so you get your mugs? Are you going to be top 2 in the nation with the highest number of QNCs in April who do 400 in May for the Swarovski jewelry. There's 2 in Gen East and West, okay? Next, this is a big deal. I'm going to tell you, saw our highest numbers. This is for leaders only. You had to be a leader May 1st, okay? And the leaders with the most QNCs, okay, 6 or more, are going to get $500. Right now, most of our leaders are at 1 and a couple at 2. So guess what? The gates are open, man. So not only can you be on track for the quarterly, you got 500 right here. Jack has 2, we have 2. That's again $2,000 sitting on the table this week, and it looks like the gates are open. Who are you working to promote? Like Denise, like Bertha, like Carla, like Lisa in May or June, and what bonuses will they get and you get? Okay. Next, we're going to go around the circle here. What actions are you going to do to be spotlighted? Leaders lead. How many are you achieving the 30 faces? You still have plenty of time. Okay. You could do your tool in your website and do 5 a day. Just have them do a facial with you in a quick 5-minute consultation. And then who are you working with to achieve these challenges? Last is leaders get leaders. Okay. This is a big deal to wrap it up. So are you tracking every 10 orders? For every 10 $400 orders in your central branch from May 1st to the 31st, you get the leader of Royal Almond. For your inactives and pre-inactives, they're going to get these gifts. Maybe they missed the leader size. It's okay. They still have these 2 gifts, about $70 to $80 value on the table. So I'll just say 75, meet you in the middle with the mini size here. Next, those formers are going to become inactive again. They're going to be a former June 1st. You have 8 days to reach every one of them and work with your downline to do the same. All they have to do is place an order and they're right back to being a consultant, no kit needed. Or go to 400 and they get their Royal Jelly decanter. So how many leaders will you have from the P's, the I's, the F's, the A's, and everybody around the circle? And you can utilize those leaders for big incentives all summer long. So leaders, set your goals, but now look in your calendar and know when you're going to contact who daily. So get your communication plan. You got a holiday weekend, so you got to be cognitive of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, Friday, maybe in the morning, and then maybe you do some text reminders or something, posting over the weekend. And then you want to map your time Tuesday and Wednesday when you come back. Okay. But there's a lot of fun things you can do over the weekend, red, white, and blue sales. There's all sorts of things happening. Okay. So people are going to be out and about. Pack your samples, get your team ready with maybe a sample preparation, coupon preparation for the weekend. They're going to see a lot of people. All right. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to turn this to Jack. Take it away, Jack.
Oh my gosh. So there's so much on the table, as you saw on the board. But when you think about recruiting and when you think about leaving, gosh, $500 on the table, bringing in new folks to get a bonus, you forget that you can also earn your ticket to convention for free. Okay. So with 5 QNCs, remember that you can get in the door to convention absolutely free. All right. I would love to see every single one of you at convention. There are so many of you that I haven't gotten my arms around yet. And it's not just important for me to meet all of you, but it's important for you all to connect with each other. We are stronger and more productive after we get out of that room every summer, right? So let's make it a point to get into that room and get in that room for free. 5 folks gets you in that room. 5 QNCs gets you in that room. All right. So our district builders, of which many of you are, got a special time with Belinda Ellsworth this month. So leaders, we want to give you a little high level look at some of the things that Belinda talked with our district builders about. And one of those things is, of course, we always want to be looking for business builders. When we're recruiting, when we're working on our sponsoring, we're always looking for a business builder, right? But remember too, sponsoring is a membership. Sponsoring is an exclusive club, right? So when you look at, excuse me, when you look at our business kits, Jafra kits are extremely generous. I mean, in the industry, you look at a company like Epicure, you look at a company like, I'm trying to pick them out, companies that still exist. Epicure was the one I looked at before this meeting. That's not $700 worth of product for $200, okay? The deal of the entry into our business is so strong. And you have to believe that the deal you're offering is strong. They can also get a membership for $25 and get a lifetime 30% discount. That's an extremely strong offer. Okay, Costco memberships are more than that. Costco memberships are, I don't know, when's the last time I went into Costco for less than that? And I don't get a 30% off discount every time I go. I pay the price on the tag. So when you think about a membership to a club, you pay to get in, right? You can pay $200 and you can get 50% off when you shop that time, right? That month. And you can get a whole slew of beautiful things in a kit, or you can pay $25 for a lifetime 30% discount. You have to believe in your offer. Your offer is strong. It is a gorgeous kit. I mean, there's 4 of them, three big kits and 1 small kit to choose from. These offers are strong, okay? No other company in the top 20 direct sales companies are offering a kit this big and an offer this strong. If you don't believe it, folks are not going to believe your offer. If you aren't wholehearted when you're having these sponsoring conversations, offering this membership, folks aren't going to believe your offer. So practice in the mirror, practice that eye contact, practice the earnest feeling of your offer, right? Because the kit truly is it. Consumers spend $200 to $400 in the store without really thinking of it. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I can easily spend $200 on Amazon without really considering what I'm doing. Do I edit when I get in the cart? Absolutely. Absolutely. If I knew that I was going to get a 50% discount when I hit $400, do you believe that I would go for $400? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. So you have to offer everyone the greatest discount in their cart, right? It's not as big of a lift as you make it. It's not as hard of a task as you want to build it up in your mind. I'm guilty of it. When I was in the field, I was always guilty of making sponsoring a way bigger deal than it was. And like my sponsoring offer was not as strong as y'all's sponsoring offer is. And I had to choose. I had to sit down with myself and say, all right, Jackie, you choose to believe in the strength of your offer. You choose to be confident in what you have. You choose to represent this product. You choose to put your face on it, right? Why wouldn't you choose to believe in the thing that's changed your life? So how often are you choosing to talk to folks about it? How often are you presenting it? How often are you sharing it with people wholeheartedly? Right? How often are you choosing to change lanes in your brain and offer it to other folks?
Jackie, you know what it reminds me of?
Tell me.
When Sam's Club was new, many, many years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Right? So I owned businesses and they were calling every business in the phone book. They went into businesses, this is Sam's Club, and they sold their membership. They just said, do you have a Sam's Club membership? You own a business, you need to buy bulk. You have a family, you need to buy bulk. You're buying giftables, you need to buy bulk. We have the bulkiest business because we have over 400 products. Mary Kay has half of us. Many of these, I don't care if you take Color Street, who has a little bit of nail stuff, to any other skin, my brain's dead. But you take Rodan and Fields, okay? You take any brand, they don't have a bulk business. They don't. Avon does. They're the only ones I know with more products than us, but I'm sorry, I don't want to sell magnets to your underwear, to, you know, whatever you got. So we're just telling people, hey, knock, knock, knock. Have you been offered the Jafra Cosmetics membership? Do you know what it is to get into the membership club with Jafra Cosmetics? Okay.
Yeah.
I joined a club in 1981 with Jafra because all I heard, I saw my face in 15 minutes change, and I heard $95 and half price. No one told me I had to sell, and I wasn't forced to sell. I was told I could just buy it, but then we heard more. So I love talking about the Costco membership, the Sam's Club. That kit is it, right? So
Right.
let's go to what else Belinda said. Jack, tell us a little bit more how she took us from, because she was sold on those kits. She said, you guys have no idea. Out of all the top 20 companies I consult, nobody has kits that are commissionable, number one.
No.
And number two, have these values and your best-selling products. They maybe fluff them and puff them with a bunch of stuff. Not you. You get your top selling 30 products in those kits. So tell us more,
Yeah.
Jack.
So anecdotally, I have friends that are out in the field at different companies, you guys, and I sent them our kits, and they joined in that weird period between me coming here and our business kind of dying. And I sent them our kits and I was like, what do you think? Like, give me honest feedback. What do you think? And they said, whoa, wait a minute. Your kit's commissionable? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, but you make money on the upline makes money on the kit? I was like, yeah. They were like, girl, that's nuts. And I was like, it's not nuts, it works. And they were like, no, it doesn't work. That's not possible. And I was like, no, it is possible. And here's how it works. And I showed them how it works. And they were like, where were you 6 months ago? And I was like, oh, I wasn't here yet. Okay. So out in the field, out in the marketplace, this isn't happening anywhere but here. So people aren't seeing this, and you're not telling them. And did these people become Jafra consultants? No, they're really high level at other companies now. Like they started and grew very fast and they can't join. So and I'm not gonna do that to my friends. Like I can't do that, but they're gobsmacked at what we have here. So yeah, they're seeing it and they're like, wow, that's not anywhere else. You guys have a really amazing offer here that isn't anywhere else. So you have paths, you have ability to share 4 different ways, right? So you pick the path, you pick the journey, take the trip. So on one path, you pick the skincare, the gifts for family. You pick the path of the body care, the spa, the hair care, the shower gifts, the wedding gifts, the everything, whatever, right? You pick the path of makeup, nail, fragrance. You use a shopping list. You focus. You on a product plan. You set replacement reminders, right? 30% by itself is the highest some pay plans go. 30% is the bottom of y'all's pay plan. And that's the highest some pay plans go. So when you see here, okay, so take a peek here. And I know you district builders have seen this before, but when you peek here, this is a shopping list. This is like a reminder list of things that folks can shop for here. People don't know that you are a one-stop shop. People don't know that they can go to 50% commission. They don't know they can get free shipping at $1,000. They don't know that things build one on top of the other. Okay, there are things to get so excited about in this business. By the way, y'all's split end capsules are so good for like super fine gross hair. You have to share these things with people. Open your mouths. Please open your mouths.
Yeah, I mean, I know Shafika shared this right in District Builders. She takes the shopping list And at any facial or party, she has everybody fill out the shopping list. What of these products would you buy? And these aren't everything. We just did categorically.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she says, well, look at all the products you would buy. Those are the products you know right now. And we have more. Why would you not open up your membership? So again, this tool is in guide number 1 on our Facebook page. We posted it already this past week for you. So we just want to share, how could you help a consultant become a leader like Denise? How could you, and Bertha, how could you help them? You have to simplify. The largest, did they invite everyone in their phone to hear about the membership with Jafra? But remember, if they're joining for their membership, they're joining for the membership. We're not here to force them to do more. Okay. So that's the key that Jack is talking about. Let them pick their path and let them do what they want. And they'll tell you if they want more, because there's more. What's the second way to really invite people on their choices?
They can share with their family and friends. So they can go shopping, they can do what they need to do, they can fill up their house, they can refill their shampoo. Cool. They can choose to share with their family and friends. They can do what they need to be doing and then just grab their family and friends' orders. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like, nothing serious, nothing hardcore. Okay. A virtual try on here and there, a virtual skin consult here and there, just filling their family and friends drawers as well.
And their email. You got a subscription. You have free beauty subscriptions by email in your website. Just tell them that's all they have to do is get everybody there. Eventually their family and friends shop from that weekly email. So what if they got their products free, right?
What if?
Yes, come on. But wait, there's more at number 3 and 4. What is it?
What if they get their own products and they make money? Like, what if? And it just keeps building on itself, right? What if you get your own products at a discount? What if you help other people get what they need? What if you get your own products and you make a little bit extra? What if at number 4, you make a part-time income? People don't want to hear about a full-time income anymore. Belinda has been talking to us about that. They don't want to hear that, like, you don't need to be a real estate agent anymore, right? They want to hear about what they can do to supplement their regular life. So it's their decision. It becomes more in their court. It becomes, they want to do what they want to do. And it builds for them. It's very much customizable. It's very much their decision, their choice, their life, right? So you can sell regimens, you can sell bundles, you can sell whatever. Focus on, I almost just showed you guys the brochure, next month's brochure. Whoops. You can
They
sell.
probably have it before us.
Oh, right. Right. You can sell from the book. You can sell from the ebook on the website. It is entirely customizable and up to you. It's a part-time plus income.
That's right.
But it doesn't matter. It can be anything.
And I think the key, Jack, that you're saying, and this was very vivid from Belinda. Do not train a membership person how to sell regimens and make money. They will hate you and ghost you. They're going to ghost you. You have to ask them where they are with their account. What do they want with their membership? You can invite them every season. Our lives change. We heard that in our testimonies of our leaders. It was their time. You can always, every season, there's a reason to say, are you comfortable with the lane you're in? Do you love the membership? But or are you ready to maybe share a little bit from your website so you could pay for your own Jafra Habits every month? But you can't, you got to meet them where they are, right? That's that key. So what tool do we have? Jackie was sharing what you train them to do in each of those categories, but there's a great tool for category number maybe 2, 3, and 4. They're kind of the same, but they also have minimal, they don't want to be expected to do more if they're in number 2, but they do want to share like a VIP. So Jack, what is this tool? And you heard Gail talk about it from the quarterly event. So let's spotlight this as the best tool the leaders could use.
Well, at the quarterly event in Charlotte, one Miss Denise Thompson picked up this piece of paper, wrote down some names, and then sponsored directly from it. right? So this tool, it enables, you can use this however your team needs to use it. It's a very customizable tool, but you can use it to enable them to action, right? Because action is the only way anything's going to get done. So as you see them writing down names and doing an action, right? So you see, you can list a name and a phone number and the comments of the interaction all day long. You have to actively open your mouth to do the thing. So you can track what the conversation was about and what the result was. It's just a trick, right? It's just a trick for your team to get them to do an action that produces a result. Yes, you want them to see that doing a thing, opening their mouth, connecting with folks does the trick.
That's right. Well, you said a magic word, Jack. Okay.
Yes, I did.
So we're going to bring you all together to brainstorm, but we're going to roll forward with one more segment. Okay. Before we go into a little bit of brainstorming, because you all are going to be all together. She said the word conversation. I want to add to that because really, truly, there's so much to be had about this business, and we can overtrain and overteach if we're not meeting them where they want to be met. So I want to summarize what Jackie said about, we want our team to sponsor, we want them to sell, but what do they want? Listening is the magic, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about fundamentals, and we're going to come back to that in a minute. Because I want to do something quick, Jack. I'm going all over the page. She's like, where are you going, Jackie? I'm like, I don't know.
I'm good.
So I'm going to pause a minute. Some of you district builders have heard this because we also did it on the regional meeting. We did it with the district builders, our coaching group. But when you see Belinda, who is a top view of direct sales today, is there takeaways? We'll just do open mic very quickly. I'm just going to go for a couple of minutes. What are you seeing that can help your team and help you shift the lanes of your brains to sponsoring? What did you gain from just going back again to what's happening in the market and the verbiage today? Anybody? We need just very fast shares. Any light bulbs? Go ahead, Bertha. Thank you. And you're muted, sweetheart.
Okay. I feel that this new way of doing things is not so much scaring the people, because before it was the business. And people said, I can't sell. I don't want to do that to my friends. But now with a membership and bringing it in, like Jackie also mentioned, is bringing them in on how they can save some money on their products, and that they're using a product that is one of the best, and the price is not bad. You can buy it at 30% or 50% versus you need to do this business. You're going to make a lot of money. And all they're thinking is, oh, I can't do that. I'm not in sales. But if they use it and we bring them in as a member because they're using it, eventually they're going to see that there's a possibility of making some cash.
And the more products they use, they'll start to want to share with family and friends by osmosis, because how many of you had your skin change and they said, what are you doing to your skin? I love your Always lipstick. I can't tell you how many Always lipsticks I literally could have taken orders for us if I was in sales this weekend with all my friends. Literally, it was crazy. Thank goodness one of my college friends sells it. That was there, but it's like, oh my gosh. So I love that. Okay, I'm going to take a couple more quick comments. Go ahead, Liliana, and then I'll go to Gail. Thank you, Bertha. You're muted.
And with anything that happens, it's like, okay, you touch membership. Okay. So here, for example, Bertha bought something from QVC, something that you could put your clothes in these stackable things, and they're so wonderful and the whole thing. And I needed that. I really needed it, but I didn't know where to get it. So when she talked about it and she showed me, I go, bingo, order me some. I want it. So when we do this, what happened is you share, and people right away, they do it on their own. It's the easy language to understand. You're not pushing me. You just want me to do this, and I can't because I got no time. I'm busy. But when it's something that you say, a membership, and I like this, what you said, Jackie, that I wrote down, a membership for life, 30%. I don't want to pay full price. I get 30%. Bingo. I could order anytime I want. So it's that engagement that you put in that people are seeing because it's the fact of everything. Really, it is the fact of everything.
Exactly. Memberships are raging, and subscriptions. You have an email beauty subscription and a family membership opportunity, right? So stay simple. I love it. Thank you so much. All right, Gail, to you.
The memberships, and it's more casual. It's not the pushy sales person, and helping them with their order. This month, we're going to work on your skincare and replace some of your orders or family products. Next month, we'll go through the body care. So you're teaching them how to shop and save and have that consistent order.
Exactly.
And putting their values first and not our own.
You got it. You got it. So, all right, Pat, go quick.
Yeah, mine's quick. I just wanted to piggyback on what Gail said, and that was just my thinking here, is that I've always done membership. That's what I do. I just offer that membership to everyone. However, we cannot forget that we brought them in for membership, but what does that really mean? And we have to help them with a plan of action to stay. You have to service them just like you would service a client who you would say. So if you leave them out there, if you just start sponsoring for membership and just leave them out there, that's not going to be healthy for you or your branch or for the person. That's what I want to say.
Bingo. And that's why after we say the 4 types, we have little tips on what you do with them, what you train them to do or show them to do. Beautifully said. So I'm going to take you back. Thank you all for sharing, by the way. I'm going to go back here for just a quick minute. Okay. I want you all on your paper to do this. Okay. And then you can help each other. All right. You have 8 days ahead. You and maybe someone, I don't know. If nothing else, it's tabletop season. Consultants who are willing to share with family and friends, not only share products by their free subscription emails, but they share memberships. So it doesn't mean they need extra income as a leader, but they're willing to share memberships and beauty. So that being said, you plus who? What will you do in the next 8 days? Shifting lanes in your brain to earn convention free. How many consultants want to go, but they can't afford to? Show them how to. Okay. We know you can sponsor 5 in 8 days. Many of you did this. Okay. Many of you had leaders who did this. So there's 9 days with today, whatever to go. But what will you do on your paper? What are your action steps for you? They will not earn convention free if you don't. And how will you grow attendance? You want to change in your business? The new Jaffra's at convention. That's the first launch of the new brand, the new company, your new future. You don't want to go without them. Okay. So just start writing your thoughts. So we want to just give you a little brain food. Okay. Here's an article about the fundamental unit of success in direct sales today. This was just written in the DSN newsletter. This is by Brent Duncan. What is the key question is, what do we really think the fundamental unit of success is in direct selling? Fundamental means what is absolutely necessary, essential, not an option. What comes first before anything else can happen in this business? What do you all think is the fundamental unit of success in direct sales? What do you think it is?
Belief.
Belief. Okay, belief.
Enthusiasm.
1. What else? Enthusiasm. What else? Got it. Excellent. What else? Sorry.
Building a relationship.
Relationships. Enthusiasm.
Commitment.
What else?
Commitment.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Okay.
Believe in the
follow.
product. Believe in the product.
Okay. Love
Follow
it.
up.
trust
Follow up.
All right.
and
Sharing.
trust of the guidance.
They are fabulous, but it is not the answer. The answer is this. The fundamental unit is the word that Jackie said. It is conversation.
Yeah,
This sounds so
relationship.
elementary that it's just weird. It's almost like membership is so simple, I'm scared to do it. Get over it. It is that simple, because if not, they're going to join another membership company, okay? Because it is the verbiage of of the country today. Think about it for a second. The things we love about direct selling, we love to sell, share, recruit, retain, have personal growth, development, cannot ever happen if there isn't a form of conversation, you with someone else, about your company. Nothing happens without it. Conversations are the seed of success for any direct selling business. If your distributors or consultants aren't having a conversation about your company or your products, I promise you nothing else will ever happen in their business, your team. Companies struggle to get large portions of consultants to try to have the greatest experience when they're new. So many don't focus with a new consultant on how to simply talk. They're so focused on buying, selling, hosting, sponsoring. But guess what? Nothing happened because they didn't even get to a conversation. They're not even planting seeds for success. So how in the world, if they're not having conversation, will anything grow? It won't. It won't. So here's your role as leaders. The most important fundamental unit of direct sales is how to spark more conversations. What's super groovy cool, we've been talking about this for a long time, ladies. Come on, we focused on conversation tracking. Is a conversation has so many forms. It's a one-on-one, it's a phone call, it's a text, it's a tweet, it's a post, it's a reel, it's a live, it's in Zoom, it's in your inbox, it's on TikTok, it's in print, it's in typing, it's in a podcast, it's on TV, it's even on a card decal. Consumers consume so many conversations a day, okay? The key is this: a conversation isn't just the fundamental unit of success for direct selling, it's the fundamental unit of success for every and any kind of business. So without conversations, you will have famine. So if you don't have things happening, you've partnered up with a bunch of farmers who refuse to plant any seeds. Find some new partners. It's okay if they just want a membership. Let them be members and help them shop and save the most with monthly replenishment or refills like Jackie talked about. Don't set yourself up for famine. Let's get out in the fields and look for the big harvest. Big harvest is your mindset. If you're looking for that, the way to get there is not about results, it's about conversations. So let me pick a couple of highlights from his article here. So the key is this: we call ourselves network marketing, yet how many people are talking and marketing? Every new distributor represents a new network of people. Every person you sponsor houses 200 to 2,000 people on their Facebook page, their address book, their telephone. How critical is it to help them at least have conversations with people should they choose to? So we don't want to jump straight into their retail sales, their hosting, their joining, their recruiting today. We just want to talk about how to plant seeds and become farmers and grow a harvest of conversations. Every digital tool, this is why we are out here saying online and in-person is a daily. Every digital tool and platform you look at sparks conversations in Messenger, in texting, anywhere. Every campaign and promotion that we launch should be a phone call or a text or an engaging conversation. That's your major KPI, key production or profit opportunities. Every product launch sparks a new conversation. That's why we have new products every month. Every convention speaker, Walter Bond is coming. Every training topic, every comp plan update, every loyalty plan gift, every publicity that Jafra does, every executive hire, we have someone new, sparks a conversation. You got to spark it. So when can you, again, when we accept the most fundamental unit of success is in direct selling. It's about sparking conversations. So as you look at challenges in your business today, how many of them are rooted because you're not talking to enough people? I will tell you, I got a Vicki Hackins call last night and I said, how many of you earned the tablecloth? Vicki raised her hand. It was the hand I saw, the only one. And I said, tell me, what did you do, Vicki? Vicki's goal is not necessarily sponsoring, it's developing leaders and retaining our leaders and helping them. But she was the one who sponsored, and she goes, I don't know, I'm just talking to people. So here's the key. Conversation isn't the answer to every challenge, but my guess it's a big part why most of them are challenged. Does that make sense? So let's take a look again. We so often focus on results and meeting goals that we lose sight simply sparking the activity that leads to those results and goals. At the end of the day, the direct selling company, your organization, ours, really the truth is this: you want Jafra to be famous? The only way it's going to do it is when the entire field gets more people talking more and sharing more about the brand. Mentioning Jafra, how many times did you spark conversations today? That's the fundamental to success. Do I have an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
So we wanted to bring you back to you, okay? Here it is. There is a tool that we keep posting. We talk about this thing's been old. I've been doing this thing since I've been a regional. I just grow up by one more conversation the older we get. This is what you help number 2, 3, and 4 pathways to share with family and friends. I want extras plus. Okay. Number 2, 3, and 4, get this. This is what you guide them to. So how do you do recognition? I'm going to be super simple. We're going to go into real recognition for the next 6 months coming soon. Today, we end recognition category before we brainstorm with this. It's 18 the first week, 17, 16, 15 equals 66. This is the coverall bingo game that I would put as a priority. Jack and I both agree. This is the ticket to success. The results and the actions will happen. But if we don't make that list, you know the worksheet Jack showed you for sales and sponsoring, if they don't make a list with you and a script, on there it says what to say, what to show them, how to follow up. It's all done for you. And then they track and they get points or tickets for every conversation and a prize when they stay on target. 66 convos a month. I tracked some of you in a coaching program a couple years ago. This was the answer. Many of you had huge growth happening because this is all we tracked. Because it grows the results that we think are recognition. So we wanted to end this segment before we go to brainstorming to remind you that you can have lots of fun recognition. Do it by attending meetings, do it by bringing guests. The number one biggest deal for weekly and monthly is conversations. Setting up the goals, planning to do it on a Monday, and celebrating on a Sunday or a Monday the following week. So keeping it simple. Again, maybe they're also achieving their goals that they set for the week if you're coaching them. Again, maybe they're early birds, giving them the recognition challenges. But we want to do recognition in a way that you don't have to make things up. And so here this month, we focus on using the tracker, Convo tracker, using your weekly goal setting sheets, and again, celebrating who achieved their weekly goals in their branch or district. We give you challenges in the region, and we give you opportunities to take action. We're not seeing leaders take the action, it's consultants. We want you all to pick a cloud, take an action, and we'll find spotlights every week. Putting a face and a picture and a result motivates others. We have 2,000 to 3,000 consultants in our Facebook group. So we want to see your faces. The 30-day challenge, take them, use pictures, spotlight your team. Faces and pictures are worth 1,000 words. So we invite you to come back in 2 weeks, and we're going to help you get ready for the next 6 months of your branch and district recognition. But we're going to ask you to help us with that. And that is this. Send us your branch and or district recognition. Maybe you do a Canva, maybe you do a newsletter, maybe you just do posts. It doesn't matter how you do it. but send it to us because we want you to share how you do your recognition. And again, that's like your monthly or your weekly. Okay, so you've got 2 weeks to send that to us because the next workshop, we're going to go to part B. Today, we're just going to end because we want you to brainstorm. We know it's conversations. You talk to enough people, everything happens. So, any ahas to the conversations? Okay, so now we're going to give you 8 great minutes to go into a breakout room. Okay, and you're going to take this whole action on how will I earn free convention. Maybe you're like, I didn't say I wanted to do that. Well, act as if you are.
I don't care.
Act as if
Don't
you
care.
are.
Pretend.
And then, so take 6 minutes. I mean, go fast. You guys got to just roll with it. Okay. Between now and the next 9 days counting today. Then you will take just 2 minutes to share how do we grow attendance. You need one person to share your best ideas, top 2 in each category, and then we end. Okay. So we're going to move you into, hang on, breakout rooms. If I can get to it here. And we are going to do this. Okay. We're going to do manual. Bear with me. I'm going to assign. We're going to do 2. And we are ready. Okay. And we will give you the countdown. So 6 minutes, 5. And you might as well go to 6 because Jack and I got $1,000 to give away.
That's so much money, and I want you all to have it.
Holy crap. Don't leave it on the table. I'd be embarrassed we didn't earn our $1,000. So somebody please go to 6 and then how to build attendance. Okay, ready? Let's go. Please accept your room. And we're going to a room.
What?
Just say yes, accept it, and you'll hop in a room with your buddies.